Hello teams, thank you for joining me. In this short session, I will be showing you how to complete a progress note in the Rehab Optima point of care platform. This video is both for Aspen and Arbor teams. For simplicity, I've already logged into the sandbox and I am currently at the screen where you can view your patients. Let's begin. You will notice on the screen I have a list of patients that have been assigned for me today. We are going to complete a progress note on patient Lisa GG. We are going to refresh this patient to make sure that we have the most current information from the server. Once that is completed, we can select the blue triangle in the bottom right-hand corner of the therapy card to expand the therapy card. You will see a section here that says Documents. Lisa GG is not due for a progress report today, but I want to force one on her early. So we're going to go ahead over here to the right and select the Therapy Track Details button. Selecting the Therapy Track Details button will bring you to a different navigation screen. Initially, you will see a timeline of all the items that have been completed so far for your patient, Lisa GG. Across the top, you will see a navigation bar. In order to enter a therapy progress report, we are going to select the Documents tab. Once you are in this tab, you will see that there's already been a PT evaluation completed and a previous therapy progress report. We want to add a new therapy progress report today. We are going to select Add Document. Once you select Add Document, a list of all available documents to add will appear. We are going to scroll to the bottom of the screen where it says Therapy Progress Report. We're going to click the triangle in the right corner. We are going to select the document type that we are adding and either verify or enter our current dates. There are caution icons here, the red circles with the exclamation points letting you know that there are no dates entered. For demo purposes today, we are going to select September 25th through September 27th. Once that date range is entered, those caution icons disappear. We can scroll back up to the top of our screen and select Create in the upper right-hand corner. Point of Care populated our therapy progress report document. Here you will notice another navigation bar across the top of the screen. You can move from section to section by selecting different areas on that navigation bar. You will also notice that some areas have numbers in red next to them. These red numbers indicate fields under this area here that need to be completed in order for you to lock and sign this document. Let's start at the Details tab. Your caution symbol here is letting you know that you are missing an author for this document. We're going to select the search icon and we can begin to enter our last name. When your name appears, select it. You will notice that your caution symbol is gone and that the red number 1 is cleared from the Details tab up top. You can use your next icon over here on the right to navigate to the next screen. For simplicity, I am going to go ahead and navigate to the next area that requires data entry, which is Assessments. When you are in your Assessments tab, you will notice that there is another button that appears over here on the right, the Sections button. If you select that button, you will see an alternate way of navigating through the Assessments area. This looks very similar to what we see currently in Rehab Optima. For demonstration purposes, I am going to exit out of there and use the next bar to navigate through the Assessment section. You will see that we have general precautions here and our discharge plan. I'm not changing anything on that area, on those areas, so I'm going to select Next and move on. It is very important when you are entering data to remember to scroll up to the very top. There are times when there are data entry items that are under the toolbar. You will see a prompt here letting us know that we need to enter skilled interventions. There are several ways to enter data into these fields. If you need some assistance, you can select your info button and it will let you know what is being asked for in this specific field. If you use your H icon here, your history icon, it will give you samples of previously entered information from past progress reports. If you select your text icon, you will be brought to a screen that should look fairly familiar, in which you can select your skill and enter your data. For demonstration purposes, we are going to use the Therex skill 97110. We're going to select that button there, and it will bring us to an area where we can enter our data. This is very similar to the build boxes that you currently see in the platform that we are using right now. I'm going to select the therapeutic exercise button here. And from there, I can select what interventions I've performed. As you're doing your progress report, you will notice that there are stars next to these items here. If you star items while you're completing a progress report, it will move those items to the top of the selection screen for future progress reports. I can choose to enter in custom text here if I desire. We're going to use the word test. Then going to close out of this, complete my narrative. For simplicity, I'm going to enter the word test to clear the more information icon here so that we can move on. All items in this section here have been completed. So we're going to use our next button to move to the next area. Again, it's important to remember to scroll to the top of the screen to make sure that there are no items sitting up under the toolbar that you need to enter information for. You can free type here and move on. You can enter your text button here, and you can use your navigation tools here to move up or down. And the blue highlighted areas are areas that you can select from. So we're going to use our skilled services button here to help build. We're going to star it to move it to the top of the selection because I like using that option frequently when I'm doing my notes. Select narrative complete and move on. You will see that there's no longer an area next to the assessment button here stating that we have missed items. That area is complete. I can either navigate to goals by clicking on it, or I can use my next button to slide over. Here you will see your caution icon letting you know that there's items that need to be entered. I am going to select this goal, and I'm going to enter my most current status. You can free type information here to justify by including skilled comments. Scroll down to make sure there's no items missed. I did miss an item here. My caution symbol indicates that I need a status. I'm going to select continue. And that all the caution symbols are gone, we can select done in the top right-hand corner and move on from there. As you will see, all areas across the top have now been cleared. There are no red numbers indicating that we are missing fields. So at this point, my document is ready for signature. I can select my e-sign icon in the upper right-hand corner, and it will bring us to an attestation screen. You're going to select a test in the top right-hand corner, and it navigates you back to your timeline. Select your back button in the upper left-hand corner, and you will now see that there is a green cloud on the upper left-hand corner that indicates that you have documents that need to be uploaded to the server. I'm going to select that green upload button. It is letting me know that these are the items that I can upload. My e-signed progress report, as well as the frequently used scale values that I starred when I was doing this report. If you are ready to upload both items, you can leave them checked. If there are items that still need work that you do not want to upload, you can unselect one or both. Both of these items are ready for me to upload, so I'm going to select Save to Server in the upper right-hand corner. You will see a prompt here letting you know that you need to enter in your user password. Once that is done, you can select e-sign in the upper right-hand corner, and your items will upload to the server. You've received green icons letting you know that the upload was successful. At this point, you can choose to continue working in this site, or if you are all done with everything you need at this time, you can sign out. That is how you complete a progress report in the point of care platform for Rehab Optima. Thank you for joining me today.